Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Minneapolis, they pulled themselves up to the second place spot.
When I look at Las Vegas, they're making a push. They're looking up of late as they continue to make their way in the top 10. Improvement on the court showing up on the charts.
So here's Las Vegas' starting group. We've got Edgecombe. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Johnson in at the point. And for Detroit, we've got Cam Reddish. Kate Cunningham out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Isaiah Stewart, and it's Klintman in at the 4. All right, Stan, what's something you have your eye on at the start of the season?
Well, every year we have a new rule or some kind of change in the officiating that affects how games are played and called. So it's something to watch for.
The Pistons on offense. Cunningham outside. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Again, the miss by Las Vegas. LeVert with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. LeVert, that's good.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Johnson on the wing. He's watched by Cunningham. Here's DeRozan. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Finished off the break.
Well, that's just their first make in 5 attempts. Maybe that bucket can ignite their offense.
Now here's Cunningham. 26 points for him last game against Houston.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Cunningham could run this play with his eyes closed. He's so good at getting others set up.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now Cunningham. Lively grabs the miss.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, he's not as explosive inside as he once was, but DeMar DeRozan still gets it done at the rim.
Something teammates love about DeMar DeRozan. He has that clutch gene in him, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he is fearless in those big moments. He remains steady, keeps his focus, and that makes him deadly against defenses that are scrambling to close out a game.
And it's Las Vegas with the ball, following the three-pointer by Detroit. He shoots it, and Las Vegas getting another bucket right there.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Three-pointer Stewart. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Now here's Cunningham. Still no points. And here's LeVert for three. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Las Vegas leading by 4. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. I asked how you counter a player with DeMar DeRozan's versatile scoring. We're putting a close sign on the mid-range tonight, Coach joked, adding, we're going to be very tight in that area defensively and not give him what he wants. Sounds like DeMar is in for an uphill battle tonight. BA?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Edgecombe, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting the game the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
DeRozan brings the double. Pass to Clinton. Outside Reddish. Can they get it? DeMar DeRozan grabs a miss. Las Vegas leading by 8. Johnson with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Here's Lively. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
For Las Vegas, they've got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Outside Johnson. Pass to Edgecombe. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Reddish. Detroit has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's LeVert. And the layup is good off the glass. LeVert's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he obviously came in ready to play, already hitting 4 of his first 5 shots.
Johnson passes to DeRozan. And Las Vegas getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, few guys do it better than DeRozan from the mid-range.
Cunningham is doubled. LeVert outside. Outside Reddish. He shoots a 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
It's really hard to know what to expect when teams play only twice a year. Makes it a bit of a mystery.
Oh, no question. Because these teams only play twice a year, this game will mean a lot more to them.
And stolen by Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Here's Reddish. Unloads. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Cunningham against Johnson. And Stewart over to help. Outside Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 from Edgecombe. And Cunningham pulls it down.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And here's LeVert for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 3rd assist of the night.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Edgecombe. Johnson with it. Guarded by Stewart. To the middle. Here's Lively. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Las Vegas making a change here. Here's Klintman. 8 points in his last time out. Good on the bucket.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas. And he lobs it up. Loses his grip. Clanks the lob. Cunningham outside. And it comes off the front of the rim. Las Vegas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key. Adding, win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Now here's Johnson. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And now it's a 6-point Las Vegas lead.
Look, we don't see Murphy take a lot of mid-range shots, but his jumper is pure from anywhere on the court.
Back to LeVert. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Messi up top. Pass to Johnson. Reed's checked in for Detroit. McCollum comes in for Reddish.
First team substitution for your Pistons.
Outside Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Here he goes. Here's Messi. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Graham. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Cunningham. Yet to see a basket. Outside to LeVert. 4-3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Here's Thompson. Softly drops in the floater.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Pistons trail by 10.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to LeVert. Detroit moving the ball around. Pass to McCollum. Cunningham on the wing. Defended by Thompson. To end the drought. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards. They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Now here's Cunningham. Stewart, the pass to LeVert. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Johnson. Picked by Messi. That one doesn't drop. Detroit shooting 43% to get this one underway. Cunningham is doubled. And here's Reed. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good for the Pistons. Green's checked in for Stewart. Robinson comes in for LeVert. And it's Poole in for Cade Cunningham. Ivy's checked in for Las Vegas. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Johnson. No points so far. To the inside. Elbow. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Poole. 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Robinson gets the bucket.
Well, for his career, Duncan Robinson is about a 40% three-point shooter. So he's got a permanent green light.
Johnson inside. McCollum defends. Pass to Johnson. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's Las Vegas. They're up 7. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Las Vegas.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
They've got Paul Reed. Marcus Sasser is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Poole in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Here's Spears following the three-pointer by Detroit. Thompson outside. Sasser with a rebound.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Picked by Reed from outside the arc. Sasser can't hit.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Ivy passes to Thompson. Here's DeRozan, guarded by Poole. DeRozan gets inside and scores.
Once DeRozan gets inside with the ball, he is very efficient.
Well, with his foundation defensively, Coach, everything else is a bonus for Asar Thompson.
Yeah, and actually, B.A., he's becoming more proficient on the offensive end. The evolution of Asar's game, that'll be a big part of this team's success going forward.
And it's Las Vegas with the ball, following the three-pointer by Detroit. Pass to Thompson. Here's DeRozan. McCollum pulls it in.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Goes back up and rejected. And they'll keep possession. Robinson against DeRozan. Back to Robinson. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
For Las Vegas, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Clintman's checked in for Reed. Reddish comes in for Robinson. And Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Las Vegas moving that ball around. And here's Ivy from the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, guys. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has. Improved, but we're not finished yet, guys.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And Las Vegas making a change here. Johnson's checked in, and so he makes both from the line. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Here's Poole, following the three-pointer by Las Vegas. McCollum's shot is off.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. The fourth spot held by Cade Cunningham.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Well, in terms of pure talent, Asar Thompson has loads of it. I don't know if he has a ceiling.
So he makes one of two, and the second one misses. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
For Las Vegas, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Pass to Ivy. Now Johnson. Inside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, good job by DeRozan to take advantage of some sloppy defense to get to the line.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. DeRozan hits them both.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Cunningham outside. Back to McCollum. Pass to Poole. Now Reddish. Shot clock at 6. Poole right side. Over Ivy. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Jaden Ivey, we've seen him come a long way as a player, Coach.
Yeah, it took some time, B.A., but we're now seeing the full range of his talent. He can be a force on offense and an absolute pest on D.
That free throw, no good.
And how can you not be excited about Ivy's potential? You can tell he wants to keep getting better.
For Las Vegas, Mobo comes in for DeMar DeRozan, and it's Edgecombe in for Thompson. Here's McCollum. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Well, when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. That'll wrap up the short 2-game road trip.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
Now here's Poole. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Cunningham outside. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's Poole. Still without a bucket. For 3, McCollum drops in the 3.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
And here's Johnson. Pass to Edgecombe. Fires the 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. He's checked in for the Pistons. Lively, he's checked in for Las Vegas. Trey Murphy comes in for Ivy. Cunningham with the ball. Here's Clinton. McCollum on the wing from about 19. That one goes. Count it. McCollum's got 8.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
McCollum against Johnson, and he drives in. Over to the left wing. The 3 from Edgecombe. Rebounded by Klintman. Klintman's got 4 rebounds in the game. Las Vegas moving that ball around. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McCollum.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Good on the shot. And Las Vegas leads by 6.
So few players still use the hook shot, but it's a tremendous weapon when done right.
McCollum against Johnson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. There's no question about the skill level of C.J. McCollum. A long-time NBA star, Stan.
Well, look, at this point, it's just muscle memory for him. From so many spots on the floor, B.A., one of the things that impresses me the most is how he scores against good defense.
Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Rebounded by Johnson.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
Pass to Mobo. Nice D from Reddish.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
For 3, McCollum. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. McCollum's got 13 points now in the quarter. Now McCollum. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Pistons?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Here's Edgecombe. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Yeah, I like when Edgecombe is aggressive like this inside because he's very skilled at converting from there.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Klintman. Now Cunningham. McCollum on the left side. Another 3 for Detroit.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Mobo. Pass to Edgecombe. Johnson on the wing. Clock at 6. Cunningham brings a double. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And the Pistons making a change here. Levert's checked in. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Pistons leading. Now here's Cunningham. He's scoreless. Lets it go from the wing. And the jumper is good. And the Pistons lead by 4.
Yeah, and Cunningham is one of the more difficult players to guard in that pick and roll.
It's Johnson with a drive. And it's good for 2. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
LeVert outside. Jacks up a three. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's Johnson. Lets the three fly, and Trey Murphy gets a 3. 13 points in the game.
He chucks up a lot of threes. Murphy clapping back in a hurry.
Down low. Stewart, no good. For Las Vegas, they've gone 8 of 15 in the second. And the shot goes in. DeRozan's got 6 here in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
LeVert passes to Stewart. Now here's Cunningham. The 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Now here's Reddish. 6 points for him. Here's Cunningham. And again, no good by Detroit.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
To the left wing. Cunningham against Johnson. Pass to DeRozan. Releases from 15. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. 17 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Outside Reddish. Shot to stop the run. LeVert, that's good.
A real weapon on offense. Once LeVert sees a few go down, you know he's in the zone.
Las Vegas has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Washington passes to Johnson. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Misi. 5 on the clock. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. Shot from the top of the key. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by DeRozan. Johnson's got 6 here in the quarter. To the paint. Here's LeVert. And the layup is good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Misi. He knocks it down. And wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is under review.
The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot. That was really close to counting.
Tie game in Detroit. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Good to be with you for halftime. Let's check in on the NBA action coming up later tonight. Tip-off is 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
This is the kind of game everyone tunes in for. Should be a good one.
I'm right there with you, getting the popcorn ready. Got some gummy bears for you. Got some, what else you want, Kenny?
Chocolate raisins.
Anything else, Shaq?
Chocolate chip cookies.
Uh-huh.
How about some barbecue chicken? See their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra practice drills are paying off.
Their coaching staff has to be pleased with the pace. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Karis LeVert.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over